has been. Dude, why did this stream just pops out every 2 times, man? This happens to me last time I streamed. I gotta put the resolution down on the thing, man. But this is ridiculous, man. What the heck? Alright, I gotta talk to the homie right here.
Are you feeling any better now?
Last I live, a little
Yes.
short on PT showing.
I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point.
Yeah.
I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see that there's nothing there.
You gonna find something there. Sounds like a good plan.
Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together.
Dude, that sounds like a startup for like a horror movie.
Actually, you two are adventurers, right?
Yep, I already know.
If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Word.
Yeah, I hope so too.
All right, go ahead and get yourself ready then.
Okay, let's go. She looking at me like that. She can read my mind.
Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again?
Yes.
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions? I just finished, and I really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts.
Okay.
Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
She do, but she don't
No
care.
need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
Okay. Let me guess. Still can't do it. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Alright, sorry. Got a lot of hype there. Alright, so it's over there. Oh, it's over here. Alright. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, that was weird.
We're out! And we're at, an inn or something? This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
Wait, what? No, I want to help you. Isn't there anything I can do?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me. An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay? Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster.
My man is
Please
trying to
rest and
change
recover your strength
time.
here until I say it's safe. Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
He's trying to go back in time. Okay.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible.
It's not easy, that's for sure.
Right. You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yeah. Great example.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do.
He trying to go back to time.
Paimon's so confused.
Maybe he wants to erase himself from history.
Huh?
Whoa. You okay?
Sorry. Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress. But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
I don't know, actually. I mean, they got zombies in this game, so time travel, not too out of the ordinary. Necessary, but maybe.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to.
You gonna clean that up,
It's still not
right?
working. Ugh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
Indeed.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next?
No.
Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Me either.
So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here. Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes. Cream stew.
Tea break pancakes sounds good.
And Dragon chili chicken. Almond tofu. Satisfying salad. Oh, also Adeptus Temptation, golden shrimp balls, triple layered consomme, lotus seed and bird egg soup, and...
Oh, what? What's going on? Paul, what's wrong?
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now? Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about.
We were getting worried about the Brahmaneer.
The Balladeer? Is that a food too? Huh. Weird name, though.
Oh! My man really did erase himself from history.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
No, it was nothing.
So, the Balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nickname or something. Okay, sure. Where are we going?
We're going back to the Zoomy.
Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
No, it's not the time to explain. Dude, did my man just really just change something? Oh, fudge. Okay. They want me to complete... The quest located is currently involved with True Love Live. Please complete it first. Monotongo is busy in the quest. True is also a lie. Okay, it won't make me do that. It's in the area. Okay, cool. Boom, boom. Okay, I guess we're doing that. That's in that area. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh. Okay.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Well, I really am loving the forward things. You can't do it by accident. I like that. Okay, cool. I'm really curious what the heck the Boundary just did, bro.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Oh yeah! I completely forgot about this. You do not see me. Oh shit. I lost him.
That person is one of Matsura.
Oh,
Let's follow
my
him.
goodness. I failed a mission.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Yeah, the wedding.
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Season 3 is way more chaotic than the last season. They got a trail mission and Genshin Impact, and it is terrible.
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding.
I guess so.
I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride.
Nope.
I have to investigate.
Okay.
He ran off!
He's running.
As expected.
Oh,
Let's follow
Jesus! Bro, shut up. He did not see me. You capping, man. Oh, man, bro. Bro, they won't let me do this again. Ain't no way.
That person is
Bro, I
one
hate
of
this
Let's
game.
follow him.
I straight up hate this game, bro. Are you serious right now? Dude, that was cap. I hid behind a tree and he still could see me. What is that?
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Okay.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his
There's a
face,
thumbnail.
it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
How close is too close, though?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
Guess so.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride.
Okay.
I have to investigate.
He ran off!
No. No! Bro, are you serious, game? How close do you want me to be? Bro, the game's wildin'. Dude, what? Dude, this
That
12
person is
mission
one of
is
Matsura. Let's follow
dookie,
him.
bro. This 12 mission is dookie, man. What the heck? He literally in sight too, man.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Could it be related to the...
It seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Dude, this is my least favorite mission of all time. We're gonna run down these steps. I don't know what's considered too far though. You feel me?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Imagine being that close
It's like the
every
whole
time.
Tenryo Commission is here.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any day now. Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
Okay.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us either. You'll see more Tenryo Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the same duty.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard and wants to treat her with the utmost respect from beginning to end.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryo Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
Wait, what?
He ran off again!
He looked like he
That
saw
should
the
do
ghost.
it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo Commission. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people the most.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize? Just like that?
Nope.
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation. In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter of time before they give up and surrender. This is not my first time. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
Okay. Interesting.
You left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like you predicted?
Let's hope so.
Paimon too. Well, let's go to Rito again in 2 days.
In 2 days. Okay, cool. Bet. Okay. I can do... Okay. Did that. Now let's go back to this. That trail mission really did piss me off. I ain't gonna lose. What's going on?
We made it to Amanoma Smithy.
Ah, it's been a while.
Well, yeah, what's up with you, bro?
Of course. Go ahead. Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive. But fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh yeah, we were! Paimon remembers that now. I learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too. It seems like such a shame.
What was the reason behind this decline?
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale. The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Wait, what?
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphaned son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world.
Jeez.
In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, The only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery.
Jeez.
Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent-up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden.
Jeez.
But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
Change history somehow.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Have you seen Kurosawa?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well.
He existed. That's well, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon. On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
Make sure I actually am going to there. Okay, cool. So I'm looking at the family. So that's a crazy story. Was it that bad last time? I know a lot of people died though.
This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters, so...
Traveler, it's been a while.
Hello.
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Thank you. I'll take up on that offer. We can talk and walk.
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
We got this guy fired, guys. We got this guy fired.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
Man, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you.
Hey, I'm
what would you like to know?
How are the commission and the mission of these days?
Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf. As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although, he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
So pretty much business as usual in the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
Okay. Still connected. As far as nothing really changed either. Okay. Still both safe as well.
Got any more questions?
As for now.
You're
Many
very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often.
You gotta do this back.
But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero to us all.
I'm flattered.
Alright, goodbye for now. Where are we going next?
We are going to Terrazuma.
Great! Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right, then. Take care now. Hope to see you soon.
Soon.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yeah.
Yep. Everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Okay. A little busy. Busy doing what? Data? Hold up. Alright. There's a lot of freaking stuff I'm running into. Okay, hold up. This is something about data, right? Hold up. Busy quest. Child data collect. Data collect. What is it? What is that? Oh, there's one. What are those? Mm-hmm. Leave it to me. I feel like someone did this mission a while ago, too. Guess I didn't. Let's go. I'm gonna need... I think I'm good. Woo! Woo! Put a beacon in it. Come on. Beacon is somewhere around. Over here? That's up a little higher. Let's get it. Come on. Ah, come on. Woo! That's so crazy. Where it at? It's right here, right? Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay. Got that. Let's move over here. I got it, him. another one. Let's get it. Hurting. This is hurting a lot. Ouch. Ouch. Good. Come on. Right here. Come on. Come on. Alright. Here, Padello. Found you. Good. Oh, bro, I'm not fighting these guys. I'm not fighting these guys. Where we at? Yeah, get out of here. Woo! They really thought I was gonna get the smoke. Nah, I ain't smoking over here, bro. Smoke free zone. Here you go, bro. Cool. That was something. Or what else we got? That too, let's go. Alright. That was nowhere close in the area. They just wanted me to do that just because. Oh, what is that sticking up? That's sticking up. Oh, that's a tree branch. Probably driftwood. That's Xavier.
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for? Something or someone?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the Traveler and Paimon?
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Do you know much about the Terijamis?
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How well do you understand the history of this area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here.
Go on, I'm listening.
Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago.
It's better not take
I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Mechanic. Talking about the doctor, right?
Weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
I am.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Pretty much. So I can ask you one more question.
Sure, go ahead.
Have you ever heard of the Komodo connection to the Tensei?
A kabuki mono?
Kabuki.
No, I can't say that I have. I do know the word, Inazuman, for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
Interesting. Okay, that got changed. Thank you.
Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Yeah. Okay, that really do sound
Looks
like
like
a
you got all the
fancy
information
move.
you're looking for.
Time to go back to as a loser.
Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
Alright.
Come on, you gotta keep it together. Why don't you grab something to eat? You can't go facing life's challenges on an empty stomach. Alright, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
I'm not trying to eat. I'm just trying to finish this as soon as possible. Alright, what is this? Inventions of Lachino. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this. Alright. Is it gonna brief? Is it gonna? Gotcha. Cool. I am really curious what happened. Like, he went back in time. Like, is this gonna, like, affect anything? That's what I wanna know. Probably not. Oh. Got a work on that quest. That's a lot of heal. Oh.
Hey, it's them.
Oh, I know that guy.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
I'm really curious what's going on with the essay. Are you still talking about the essay?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
Alright. Be right back.
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatara Suna, huh? Should we join them?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress.
No progress?
Huh? Oh, of course.
Okay. Oh my goodness. So, like, the history changed, you read this and other thing, I'm assuming. But also, oh, it's only what's changed right here. That's a lot of reading.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
No. No, I do not. That's the changing part, yeah. Change back. Temporary change information. Name.
Well, what do you think?
It's a masterpiece.
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
Sure.
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
Okay, cool. I didn't have to hear all that.
Wow. New details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Amanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true. Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
You got some things to care about.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. See ya.
No problem.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Okay, cool.
Will do.
I'm curious that this person knows what happened. probably does.
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting and chatting until suddenly the sun was up. And then he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma.
That's making the Balladeer?
The Balladeer? It sounds like some kind of code name.
Bruh, everybody forgot. Why do I remember though?
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
It's interesting. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay.
Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
There's are things that happen that only I can remember. I had to tell you the truth. What the? This is a lot of reading. Bro, how long is this movie?
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past.
He did.
How was he even able to do that?
As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality.
Okay. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well...
He went back in time.
Has he literally changed the world?
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it. The Traveler comes from a world beyond Teyvat. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
It's kind of hurting my head thinking about it actually, but you can say that again.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this Balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember.
It's very interesting. You have a guy who went back in time and erased himself from history. I am really not sure. He don't reset everything or someone, or did want to complete undo it. Just everything he can be set right. It's time to solve once and for all. Maybe that's all there is to do it. I still remember the question he asked. Hasn't racist, and I cannot tell that. To put in another words, I will why the government sure it could work, but I can't tell them.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
I just feel empty.
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Yes.
Once the Balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, It would be hard not to try. The story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
Yeah, it does make sense.
That's a lot of power be doing all that.
It still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Yeah, he changed in many ways, but the dead is still dead. Exactly. Right back against.
Please wait a moment. I want to check something.
She's checking.
Found it. This should be the one.
What that?
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us.
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Okay. That's cool.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
This matches everything I said.
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer?
It's not a fairy tale.
When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono in other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul.
That's incredible! What a great idea!
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us. The now erased life of the balladeer.
Whoa.
Lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur.
Okay.
Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain.
Jeez.
The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful